Hello friends, welcome to the Tech Virus. I am Suham Kesri. In this session, we will learn tokens in C#. A token is the smallest element of a program that is meaningful to the compiler. Each individual character used in C# program is termed as token. In C#, tokens can be classified as follows: keywords, identifiers, constants, operators, separators, punctuators, escape sequence are tokens in C#. Now, what is keyword? Keywords are predefined or reserved words in a programming language. Each keyword is meant to perform a specific function in a program. Since keywords are referred name for a compiler, they can't be used as variable name, because by doing so, we are trying to assign a new meaning to the keyword, which is not allowed. C# has total 77 keywords. All these keywords are in lowercase. Here is a complete list of all C# keywords: abstract, as, base, bool, break, byte, case, catch. These are keywords in C#. Now see what is identifiers. Identifiers are used for naming of variables, functions, classes, and arrays. There are certain rules that should be followed while naming an identifier. They must begin with a letter. They must consist of only letters, digits, or underscore. No other special character is allowed. It should not be a keyword. It must not contain white space. These are some examples of valid keywords, and here some examples of invalid keywords. Here 2 is invalid. Why? Because see here, they must begin with a letter, but here this identifier begin with a digit, so it is invalid. Here int private, why it is invalid? Because it should not be a keyword, but private is a keyword in C#. Here this is also invalid because it must not contain white space, but between A and B there is a white space. Now see constants. Constants are also like normal variable, but only difference is their value cannot be modified by the program once they are defined. Constants refer to fixed value. They are also called as literals. Constant may belong to any of data type. Now see types of constant. Integer constant. The numbers which are represented without decimal point are called integer literal. For example, 4, 12, minus 45. Real or floating point constant. The numbers which are represented using decimal point are called real or floating point constant. For example, 12.5, 45.3. Now character constant. It is also called as single character constant. The constant which are alphanumeric in nature are called character literals. It is separated by single quotation. For example, N, B, Z are character constant. String constant. It is also called as multiple character constant. It is the collection of characters. For example, the Tech Virus, your name, or anything. Boolean constant. Boolean constant are special literal. They represent true or false and can be applied in a C# program to ensure that a given logical condition is satisfied or not. Now, null constant. This is another special purpose literal. Now see operators. Operators are basically the symbol to perform arithmetic or logical operation. Type of operator in C# are arithmetical operators, increment and decrement operator, relational operators, logical operators, bitwise operators, assignment operators, and ternary operator. Now see arithmetical operator. It is also known as mathematical operators used to perform the arithmetical calculation. See, this plus symbol means addition in arithmetical operation, and it is used to do sum of two numbers. Now this is minus sign used for subtraction. It returns the difference between two numbers. Again, multiplication. It is used to return product of two numbers. Now division, it divides two number. Modulus operator, it returns remainder of two number. Now see increment and decrement operator. Increment and decrement operators are unary operators. Increment operator means plus plus, increases the value of an operand by 1, and decrement operator means minus minus, decreases the value of an operand by 1. Now see the example of increment and decrement operator. Here, see, here we have assigned 6 to n and increase n by 1. So output is 7. But here we have assigned 5 to a and decrease it by 1. So output is 4 here. Now see relational operator. These operators are used to show the relationship between two operands. Relational operator compares the value of the variable and result in terms of true and false. See, this operator means less than. See here, is 5 less than 3? No. So here it returns false. This is greater than. 5 is greater than 3. So true. Here less than equals to. 5 is less than equals to 3. It returns false. Here greater than or equals to. 5 is greater than or equals to 3. Yes, 5 is greater than 3. So it returns true. Equals to equal to. This means equals to. Here 5 equal 3. No. So it returns false. This is not equals to. 5 is not equals to 3. Yes. So it returns true. Now see logical operator. They are used to combine two or more conditions, constraints, or to complement the evolution of the original condition in consideration. Now see, this is logical AND operator. If both the operands are true, then condition become true, otherwise false. See here, true becomes true, but true false is false. This is logical OR operator. If both the operands are false, then condition becomes false, otherwise true. See here, false returns false, but true false returns true. It is logical NOT operator, used to reverse the logical state of its operand. If a condition is true, then logical NOT operator is makes false and vice versa. See here, true and F is false here, but logical NOT makes it true. Okay. Now see bitwise operators. In C#, we have some special type of operators which perform operation on bit level of an operand. See, this is bitwise AND operator. Returns 1 to the result if 1 exists in both operand, otherwise 0. This is bitwise OR operator. Returns 0 if 0 exists in both operands, otherwise 1. This is bitwise XOR operator. Returns 0 if both operands have same value at a particular position, otherwise 1. This is bitwise ones complement operator. It is unary and has the effect of flipping bits. Now it is bitwise left shift operator. The left operand's value is moved left by the number of bits specified by the right operand. It is bitwise right shift operator. The left operand's value is moved right by the number of bits specified by the right operand. Now see assignment operator. Assignment operators are used to assign value to a variable. It is used to store constant in a variable. The left side operand of the assignment operator is a variable and right side operand of the assignment operator is value. Now see, m equals to 5, so result is 5. Now take m as 5. Now see, m plus equals to 2 means m equals to m plus 2. M plus 2 is 7. Now m equals to m minus 2. M is 5 and 5 minus 2 is 3. Now m multiply equals to 5 means m equals to m multiply 5 and m is 5, so m multiply 5 means 5 multiply 5, that is 25, and m is 1, m is divided by 5 equals to 1 because m is 5 here. Now see ternary operator. CSAP includes a decision making operator which is called the conditional operator or ternary operator. Syntax of ternary operator is, this is syntax of ternary operator. First we write condition, then expression 1, then expression 2. See, the ternary operator works as follows. If the expression started by condition is true, if this condition is true, the result of expression 1 is returned by the ternary operator. Then this expression is returned by ternary operator. If it is false, if this condition is false, the result of expression 2 is returned. Now see separator. They are the special characters which are used to separate the variables or the characters. Braces, curly braces, square braces are example of separator. Now see punctuator. Punctuators are the punctuation sign used as special characters in C#. Question mark, semicolon, dot are example of punctuation in C#. Now see escape sequence. It is also called as backslash character constant because it contains a backslash. See here, backslash single quote. It means it outputs a single quote. Here backslash and double quote outputs a double quote. Backslash t, insert a horizontal tab. Backslash v, insert a vertical tab. Backslash, it returns a backslash in output. Backslash n, insert a new line. Backslash b, insert a backspace. Backslash 0, insert a null character. Backslash r, insert a carriage return. Friends, if you have any type of doubt related to these tokens in C#, then please knock me on comment section. Thank you.